without further ado, I will scamper off and share my screen to that well-known local authority of Gosford Council, where I will be working as an editor, a content editor on the page. And I'm going to pick up a web article, and you can see it's been written by a well-meaning content author who's decided to put his entire world on there. So everything that he thinks is important has been written out, but is really just a generic blank wall of text, not particularly engaging. I've been logged out. Not particularly engaging, not particularly interesting, and yeah, quite difficult to read and understand. And question, does it follow the organization's tone of voice? So how can we use AI to support that angle? So what we've done already within the editor is build it out so that when we come in to edit this generic wall of text, for some of you that are familiar with the traditional right click and you can create headings and intros, we've now got this new capability of improve. Now, for the purpose of today's demonstration, we've got pretty much all of the prompts smashed in there. Liz, my apologies, we've put Welsh in there. That is just for demonstrational purposes. As we talked about the other day, when you talked about the tone of voice being so incredibly important to the Welsh language, and that a generic translation tool doesn't get that tone of voice. So yeah, doing more work around the prompting capability of that is clearly important. But what we can do with the editor here is we can simply come in and look to improve it. Now, we could, if you have a kind of a custom tone of voice, or a custom writing style, we can incorporate that using custom instructions. But for demonstrational purposes today, I'm going to pick on kind of a gov.uk style. So it's the idea that it's going to take all of this text, wall of text, and strip it back and make it more engaging based on a typical gov.uk approach. And you can see within seconds what it's done is it's stripped out all of the unnecessary blurbage, pulled the key messages to the fore that we've got, free parking, reasons for charging. So everything that is in there, but just written in a much nicer style. So that capability is available within the platform, currently going through testing at the moment. But a quick, simple and easy way of updating your content, making sure that it's following your kind of writing style and guides. You can tell I'm a bloke, I can't talk and type. So there we go, just putting that into there for all of those that have missed seeing a new content being created in the web editor. I'm going to do that as well. Again, the idea that you've got someone who's creating content. Familiar subscribers to this channel will remember the age-old alternate waste and recycling collection service article that I have been using pretty much throughout my 20 years in supporting GOSS for local government. So it just goes to show how long context and content within local government stays relevant. But again, you've got that wall of text going in there. Obviously using the traditional capabilities of cutting to heading and cutting to intro for building my web page up. But what I'm going to do is I've cut that to heading twice, but I don't think it really matters, because all I'm going to do is just go here and just show that even using freshly brought in content, it can do the same as well. So once again, pulling that information through and creating that much snappier, much more engaging, much more pertinent content. So we used gov.uk style here, but it could be your own custom style guides if you wanted it to. So all that capability within the GOSS Digital Platform if you are interested.